I'm Ellie, and today I'm speaking to Leah Kate for the Student Music Network. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm just in my hotel room in London right now, getting ready to start my tour tomorrow. So I'm super excited. Very excited.
What do you think of the UK whilst you've been here?
I love the UK. I've been here before. I was here while I toured with open for Madison Beer in the spring, and like I fell in love with like just the energy and everyone here, and the cities are so amazing. So I am a big fan of the UK. I love it here.
Glad to hear it. So as you said, your tour kicks off tomorrow, starting off in Manchester. How are you
Mhm.
feeling about it?
I'm so excited. I remember loving Manchester when I was there last, and I was like, oh my God, that was the craziest energy I've ever felt in my life. So I'm like so excited to go back. It's my first headline show ever, so it's kind of a big deal. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
You've got a new release, Hot All the Time. Talk about the inspiration behind it for us.
Yeah, hot all the time is like a feeling I've wanted to capture for so long because I feel like every time I end a relationship, I it usually like hasn't ended on my terms like a lot of the times, and I've definitely gone through a lot of heartbreak and whatnot. And some a way I always feel is I want to like feel hot and great in my skin and like I'm crushing it, and for that person to be like, shit, I messed up. And like so I just feel like it's such a feeling that I've been trying to like portray in a song, but I never really knew how to like put it, you know? And I feel like I want to be hot all the time is just like the perfect it sums it up. So like that the song is really special to me. It's actually my favorite song ever. So I'm very excited about it.
I guess that's something that can be really relatable for a lot of people as well. Is that something that's important to you in your songs to come across as relatable to your fans?
100%. Because like I'm human, I'm relatable. I'm like any other girl, living life. And I love to write about things that I personally connect with, but like write about it in a cool, unique way that like, you know, people can still relate to, but like it's told in a story that's unique or in a way that's unique. Like I want to be hot all the time or alive and unwell or, so I love when people can connect with my music. Ultimately, that's what I'm, trying to do is help people heal and connect with my song. So yes.
How did you get into music in the first place?
Mm, I honestly just like it was like in me. Like I don't know, I just love to sing from a very early age. I was always singing and my little brother produced music, so we would like our dad built us this little studio and we would just like write all these songs growing up starting at like 10 years old. And I never really thought it was going to become a reality because you needed a record label for so long to get music out or do anything. So I was like, oh, I don't have any like music industry connection, so I'm probably not gonna like be able to, get a record label and do all these things. But yeah, so I just started so young. It's always just the only thing I like to do. I tried doing other jobs, it didn't work. I got fired from pretty much everything ever. And I always like knew music was what I would come back to, or not even come back to, but do. But yeah, I just honestly how I got started. Long story short, I just love to sing as like a 3 year old. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess it really is just your calling at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We've got to talk about your song 10 Things I Hate About You, of course,
Oh,
um, which completely blew up on TikTok. How helpful has social media been for your career?
definitely very helpful. I mean, that like was my first hit song and it's because the power of TikTok. So I'm very grateful for TikTok. Of course, TikTok can also suck and there have been plenty of terrible videos that have gone viral about me that don't make my life any better. So TikTok has its pros and cons. But it made my song a hit song, so I'm not mad at TikTok. I think it's a great way to like get music heard in front of the right people. And that was a wild ride. That song was crazy what it did. So never forget.
Yeah, it's absolute banger. It's so catchy. I love that song for sure.
Yeah.
How do you deal with hate that you're inevitably going to get by putting yourself out there on social media?
I just like laugh at it now. I'm like, okay, cool, hate me. I'd rather you hate me than like not know me or not having heard about my song. So I'm actually like not mad at it. There's like a little bit where I was like, okay, what's going on? Why am I like getting trolled on the internet so much? And it was kind of hard, but then I was just like, this is just like promotional, so I guess I'm not gonna be mad.
You mentioned just now as well, you've got your EP coming out tomorrow as well as your tour. There's a lot going on.
I
Talk,
know so much going on.
talk to us a little bit about that.
So it's called Alive and Unwell. It's the journey of like this year, honestly, and just like takes you through life not being perfect and how you can like be living, your dreams and at your highest, but also at your lowest at the same time. And yeah, it's 8 songs. It's pop rock anthemic bangers. If you like 10 Things I Hate About You, you'll probably like the other ones. Very honest lyrics that will definitely make you stop in your tracks and be like, what? So yeah, it's just a embodies this last crazy year and journey and really relationships and life and how to handle the shit that isn't so great sometimes and just kind of laugh at it.
And I'm not very musical myself, I have to admit. So I'm intrigued to know when you want to create something like an EP and you've literally got a blank slate. How do you start it all off?
I usually start it with like a concept. I'm like, I want to write about this. Like 10 Things I Hate About You. I was like, I made this list of everything I hate about this like ex, and I did it because I need to get over him. Let's like write a song with all these things to help other people like move on. So I usually start with like what the song's going to be about, like a concept or a title or a story. So that's usually how it starts. And then we get into the music and the melodies and lyrics and all that.
Nice. Yeah, you've said you've had a whirlwind of a past year. What is 2023 looking like, looking a little bit ahead to the future?
Working and hopefully putting out an album, more tour dates, more merch, songs, collaborations. 2023 is going to be a big one.
Wow, there's a lot to look forward to then.
Yes.
Who would your dream collaboration be?
I would love to collab with Dua Lipa.
British icon.
hmm I love her so much.
What makes you want to collaborate with her so much in particular?
I just like I love her. I love her vibe. I love her music. I love her voice. Like she's just a pop princess and I'm obsessed with her and I want her voice on one of my songs.
Well, hopefully put that out there into the world, manifest it will happen.
Thank you. Yes, let's manifest it.